Welcome back to Archetype Assault. In the last episode we went 0-3 with Volcanics. If you can't tell what I spun on the wheel for this episode, we're playing Ursarctics. Let's get into the explanation. Ursarctics are a series of water beast and beast warrior cyborg bears who can special summon themselves by attributing level 7 or higher monsters from the hand. For the monsters, McPolar can add an Ursarctic monster from deck to hand, McBillis can special summon an Ursarctic monster from hand except itself, and McTanis can target an Ursarctic monster in the grave except itself and add it to hand. While you control another Ursarctic monster, Megapolar can target and destroy a spell trap your opponent controls. Megabills can target and banish a card from their graveyard, and Megatanis can target a monster they control and flip it face down. The Synchro monsters are interesting in that they cannot be Synchro summoned. You need a level 8 tuner and a level 7 non-tuner monster to make Polari, and you need Polari and a level 8 tuner to make either Grand Chariot or Septentrion. Polari can activate the field spell directed from deck and contribute a level 7 or higher monster to add to hand or special summon an Ursarctic monster from the graveyard. Grand Chariot can target up to 2 other cards and destroy them, and it can contribute a monster from hand or field to negate an effect that targets an Ursarctic card you control. Septentrion negates Xyz and Link monsters' effects, assuming they were special summoned from the extra deck, and you can add an Ursarctic card from deck to hand if your opponent special summons the monster, except during the damage step. I'm not going to talk about the fusion monster as it requires both Ursarctic and Tritron cards to play it, and the fusion spell. For the spells, Departure discards a card to add 2 Ursarctic monsters from deck to hand, and except the turn it was sent to the grave, you can banish it instead of attributing a monster from hand per the Ursarctic's effect. Slider can target an Ursarctic monster in grave or in the banish zone and special summon it, but it can't attack and it's destroyed during the end phase. Radiation is a DG Hyper Librarian kind of effect, except each time you special summon Ursarctic monsters, you can remove a counter to draw a card, and it starts out with 7 counters. For the only Ursarctic trap, at least at this point, Quint Charge, once per turn, you could pay 700 life points and either add an Ursarctic monster from the grave to hand, or attribute 2 Ursarctic monsters even if they're face down, to special summon from the extra deck an Ursarctic monster with a level equal to the level difference in those 2 monsters. I'm mostly going to be using the first effect, also the other effect listed doesn't really matter because I'm not going to activate it. For the other cards in this deck, 2 Raigeki and 2 Skill Drain. I don't know why Konami put these cards to 3. 3 Ash Blossom, just in case. 3 Nibiru. I put this in here for 2 reasons. 1, because of its effect, and 2, in case I don't have any other level 7 or higher monsters to use for a special summon, and I don't have another way to get an Ursarctic in my hand. Well, that's the deck. Let's see how good I do this time. 3-0. Happy I could turn things around. I won against Psyframe, Dragonlink, and Fortune Lady. This deck has definitely proven to be a force to be reckoned with, especially against non-meta decks like the one I faced off against. I think my favorite moment was from Game 2, where the Dragonlink player was kind of forced to negate the spell effect instead of the monster effect with 4-load Savage Dragon. I wonder what Archetype will get next time. Well, that concludes another episode of Archetype Assault. Liking the series? Consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Let me know how good or bad I played in the comments below. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Take care.